I have had to fight an entire book club about this book because I loved it, they hated it, I'm right and they're wrong, and you should listen to me. And this is my review of The Library at Mount Char by Scott Hawkins. Now, I don't know what it is, but lately, crazy ass books seem to be gravitating towards me. First, it was the mustache one, now it's this one. So, the library at Mount Char predominantly follows a woman named Carolyn, who, as a child, was taken in with 11 other kids by a godlike being called Father to live in a library where all the information in all the universe is stored. Now, the knowledge within the library is divvied up into 12 different catalogues, and each one of the kids studies one catalogue of their own. And Carolyn's is the study of languages. And we ain't just talking about the Queen's English here, it's things like the languages that animals speak and other really interesting interpretations of the phrase language. Now, the twist, of course, comes when Father, the godlike being that knows all 12 catalogues, one day goes missing, and the library and the power within it is suddenly up for grabs as Carolyn's siblings and loads of other forces start to compete to try and seize control of the power inside. Now, while this is set within our world, you never know what's going to happen next. Maybe the sun goes missing. Maybe the president gets on the phone. Maybe we have a couple of chapters following some lions abducted from Africa on a revenge spree against the people that took them. It's absurd and it's a really wild ride. But hidden underneath, when you peel back the layers, is actually some really great metaphors for things like religion, God, humanity, and just the nature of the universe and the wonder that is contained within it. Now, and I do think that if you take this at surface level and read it like a typical fantasy book, you will spend the whole time thinking, like, what the is going on here? You almost have to live this kind of impossible juxtaposition where you don't think too deeply about it, whilst also thinking really deeply about it to kind of get the beauty that's within this book. And I totally get why it's not going to be for everybody. And I mean, I'm not without criticism for it. I don't think it writes women as great as it could do. It goes on for a little bit too long, and the beginning is messy and really confusing to start with until you get into the vibe of the book. Ultimately, I had a good time with it, and if you're looking for something a little bit different, I would say check it out. I enjoyed it. I would give it 4 Leah Michelles out of 5. Let me know what you think if you've read it.